Welcome. We're about to explore the fascinating realm of personal finance and investments. We strive to create content that provides substantial financial knowledge and insights. In addition, we value and open discussions that contribute to creating improved and customized content. Let's dive in. We at WealthWise have put together the ultimate guide for mastering the art and science of personal finance and investment. Today's focus is on the mission of empowering through knowledge and insights to transform financial life. This episode unravels the mysterious world of investing. Prepare for an exciting journey towards financial freedom and security. Stay tuned, as what comes next could potentially change the way money is viewed and its power to work. Soon, a deeper delve into the importance of investing will be made. We encourage you to leave your comments below and to hit the subscribe button and notifications so you can be kept up to date on our latest episodes. Now, diving into the importance of investing, a concept that might seem daunting initially, it's not as complex as it sounds. Picture a world where money works on its own, rather than requiring constant effort. Sounds appealing, right? That's what investing offers. It's the process of allocating money in various avenues with the expectation of generating income or profit in the long run. Investing plays a quintessential role in wealth creation, fostering growth of financial over time. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme, but a strategic game of patience and understanding. The power of compounding, which Albert Einstein famously referred to as the eighth wonder of the world, works in favor of investment. It's the process where earnings generate even more earnings, leading to exponential growth over time. But investing isn't just about making money. It also serves as a shield against inflation. The value of money decreases over time due to inflation. If not investing and growing money, it's essentially lost. Investing helps to maintain, if not increase, the purchasing power of money. Moreover, investing can help achieve long-term financial goals. Whether planning for a comfortable retirement, dreaming of buying a house, or aspiring to fund education, investing can make these dreams come true. It's like setting sails to a financial voyage steering towards the island of financial freedom and security. So investing can pave the way to financial freedom and security. It's the ticket to turning financial dreams into reality. But remember, like any journey, the road to investing also requires careful planning and execution. As the video series progresses, guidance through the essentials of building an investment portfolio will be provided. So stay tuned and embark on this exciting journey. Before jumping into investing, assessing risk tolerance is essential. This might sound like a technical term, but it's actually quite straightforward. Risk tolerance is essentially the degree of variability in investment returns that one is willing to withstand. It can be thought of as a financial comfort zone. Risk tolerance is personal and unique to each individual. It depends on various factors such as age, income, financial goals, and personal disposition towards risk. For instance, with youth and a stable income, there might be a willingness to take on more risk for potentially higher returns. On the other hand, nearing retirement may elicit a preference for safer investments that provide steady income. So, how is risk tolerance determined? It begins with introspection, asking how would the reaction be if investments dropped in value by 10%, 20%, 50%? Emotional reactions to these hypothetical scenarios can provide valuable insights into risk tolerance. It's also important to consider the financial capacity to absorb losses. If a downturn in the market could jeopardize financial stability, it's a clear sign to tread more cautiously. Investment goals need consideration too. Saving for a down payment on a house in the next few years, or investing for retirement decades away. Short-term goals might require a more conservative approach, while long-term goals could afford a level of risk. Finally, note that risk tolerance isn't set in stone. It can change over time as circumstances evolve. Regularly reassessing risk tolerance can help ensure investment strategies remain aligned with current financial situations and goals. Understanding risk tolerance is not about eliminating risk, but about managing it effectively. It's about finding that sweet spot where the ups and downs of the market can be comfortably withstood, while still achieving financial goals. This risk tolerance guides investment decisions, helping to choose the right mix of investments to build a portfolio that matches comfort level with risk and aspirations for growth. Remember to leave your comments below and hit that like button. We will now explore different investment styles to help understand where one might fit in the broad spectrum of investing. There are primarily two types of investors: active and passive. Active investors are those who believe they can beat the market. They buy and sell stocks frequently, always on the lookout for opportunities to make a profit. They tend to have a higher tolerance and are willing to spend more time monitoring their investments. On the other hand, passive investors believe in the long-term growth of the market. They typically invest in a diverse range of assets and hold on to them for a long time, regardless of market ups and downs. This style requires less time and often incurs fewer fees, making it a popular choice for those lower risk tolerance. Both styles have their merits, and it's up to the individual to decide which one aligns better with risk tolerance and financial goals. Remember, investing is not a one-size-fits-all endeavor. It's a personalized journey that should be tailored to unique circumstances and objectives. Now, the focus shifts to asset allocation. Asset allocation can be compared to planning a balanced diet, but for money. A mix of proteins, carbs, and fats is needed to maintain health. Similarly, a portfolio requires a mix of different asset classes for robustness. These asset classes include stocks, bonds, real estate, and cash, each possessing its own risk and reward profile. Consider stocks. They can be likened to the protein in a financial diet, offering potential for high growth but also high volatility. Bonds, on the other hand, can be likened to carbs, providing steady income with lower risk. Real estate and cash can be seen as the fats and fibers, offering stability and liquidity respectively. The key to asset allocation is diversification. By distributing investments across these different asset classes, a portfolio aligns with risk tolerance and financial goals. If one asset class performs poorly, others may perform well, effectively balancing out the overall performance. The proportion of each asset class in a portfolio depends on several factors such as investment horizon, financial goals, and risk tolerance. For instance, when young and saving for retirement, a higher proportion of stocks may be chosen for their growth potential. But as approaches, there may be a shift towards bonds for their stability. It should be noted there is no one-size-fits-all approach to asset allocation. It requires regular review and rebalancing based on changes in life circumstances and financial goals. In a nutshell, asset allocation is not about picking individual securities, but rather about choosing the right mix of asset classes that matches risk tolerance and investment objectives. It's strategic approach to managing investment risk and enhancing potential returns. Diversifying investments across different asset classes can help minimize risk and maximize returns. Therefore, understanding each asset class, assessing risk tolerance, and wisely allocating assets is essential. After all, it's money that's at stake. Make it work hard. Stay with us as we reveal more tips to help you on your journey. Building an investment portfolio step by step is akin to constructing a house. Starting without a blueprint wouldn't be wise. The same goes for any investment portfolio. A clear plan is needed, and that starts with setting investment goals. Could these be saving for a comfortable retirement, or perhaps it's about that dream? These goals will define the investment strategy. Now, considering risk tolerance is essential. If the thought of market fluctuations causes restlessness, it might be beneficial to lean towards conservative investments, bonds, or money market funds. However, if turbulence is tolerable for potentially higher returns, equities or real estate investments could be the way to go. Once the goals and risk tolerance are pinned down, investing can begin. There's a whole universe of investment options out there, from stocks and bonds to funds and exchange-traded funds, each with its own risk and return characteristics. But remember, it's essential not to put all the eggs in one basket. Diversification is key. Investments should be spread across different asset classes and sectors. That way, if one investment performs poorly, others might do well, balancing out overall returns. Considering the time horizon is a pro tip. If someone is young and retirement is decades away, they can afford to take more risks for potentially higher returns. But as the goal gets closer, it might be beneficial to shift towards safer, more stable investments to protect what's been accumulated. Building a balanced portfolio is like creating a financial symphony, where each investment plays its part in harmony with the others. Not about hitting the high notes all the time, but rather about creating a beautiful, steady melody that will carry towards financial goals. The most suitable investments should be those that align with risk tolerance and financial objectives. It's essential to make every investment count. Remember, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Take that step today towards building a balanced portfolio. There are various investment vehicles to choose from. Each one is a tool that can help reach financial goals, but they all come with their unique sets of risks and returns. So it's important to choose wisely and to make sure that choices align with risk tolerance and financial objectives. First up, there are mutual funds. These are investment vehicles that pool money from many investors to buy a diversified portfolio of stocks, bonds, or other securities. Mutual are managed by professional fund managers, and they're a good option if looking for diversification and professional management in one package. Next, there are exchange-traded funds, or ETFs. These are similar to mutual funds in that they represent a collection of investments like stocks or bonds. But unlike mutual funds, ETFs are traded on the stock exchange, just like individual stocks. This means ETFs can be bought and sold throughout the day, providing more flexibility than mutual funds. There are individual stocks. When buying a stock, a piece of ownership in a company is being bought. Stocks can offer high returns if the company does well, but they also come with a higher, so investing in individual stocks requires a good understanding of the company and the market. Lastly, there are bonds. These are essentially loans made to a corporation or a government. In return for the loan, the issuer promises to pay a fixed rate of interest over a certain period and to return the principal amount at the end of that period. Bonds are generally considered lower risk than stocks, but they also offer lower returns. In summary, mutual funds, ETFs, individual stocks, and bonds are all viable investment. Each has its own risk-return profile, so choose wisely. Remember, the goal is not to chase the highest returns, but to build a balanced portfolio that aligns with risk tolerance and helps achieve financial goals. Once the portfolio is set up, it's crucial to monitor its performance regularly. Think of the investment portfolio as a garden. The seeds have been carefully selected, planted, and now it's time to wait for them to grow. But just as a garden requires regular care and attention, so too does an investment portfolio. This care comes in the form of monitoring. By keeping a keen eye on the investments, it's possible to track how they're performing against initial expectations and the market at large. Are the stocks flourishing, or are they wilting under market pressure? Is the bond portfolio providing the stability initially hoped for, or is it experiencing unexpected? Regular monitoring helps answer these, but monitoring isn't just about watching. It's about understanding the why behind the portfolio's performance. It's about delving into market trends, economic indicators, and company performances to understand why the investments are behaving the way they are. This understanding can provide valuable insights that can guide future investment decisions. Now, let's talk about rebalancing. As time passes, market movements can cause the portfolio's allocation to drift away from the initial. Perhaps the stocks have performed exceptionally well, and now they make up a larger portion of the portfolio than initially intended. Or perhaps a particular sector has underperformed, causing it to shrink in the portfolio, is where rebalancing comes in. Rebalancing is the process of realigning the weights of the portfolio's assets to maintain the desired level of risk and return. Might involve selling off investments from overperforming sectors and buying more from underperforming ones. The goal is to bring the portfolio back in line with the original asset allocation strategy. Remember, rebalancing isn't about chasing returns, it's about sticking to the plan, about ensuring that the portfolio continues to reflect the risk tolerance and investment objectives, regardless of what's happening in the market. Rebalance the portfolio as needed to ensure it stays aligned with the investment goals. The financial future deserves attention, so it cannot be left to gather dust. Stay vigilant, stay informed, and keep the investment garden thriving. Now we've covered the essentials of building a beginner's investment portfolio. It's time to delve into a few investment success stories. Consider Jane, a school teacher with a passion for finance. Jane started investing in her 20s with a modest amount of money. She chose a diversified mix of low-cost index funds and stuck to her plan through market ups and downs. Today, Jane is in her 60s and has amassed a sizable nest egg that allows her to enjoy a comfortable retirement. Now, consider Tom, a freelance graphic designer. Tom began investing in real estate in his 30s. He started with a small rental property and gradually expanded his portfolio. Despite the occasional setbacks, Tom's persistence paid off. His properties now generate a steady stream of passive income, providing him with financial stability and the freedom to pursue his passions. Lastly, meet Sophia, an entrepreneur who invested in her own business. Sophia faced many challenges along the way, but her belief in her product and her relentless determination eventually led to success. Her business is now thriving, providing not only financial rewards, but also the satisfaction of seeing her vision come to life. These stories show us that investing is not a path reserved for the elite or financial wizards. It's a journey that anyone can embark on, regardless of their background or starting point. The key is to start early, stay consistent, and keep learning. Remember, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step, so take that step, start investing, and set the path to financial freedom. Because investing isn't just about making money. It's about creating a secure future, achieving dreams, and gaining the freedom to live life on one's own terms. Remember, investing is a journey, and every step taken brings one closer to financial freedom. In today's session of WealthWise, we feel it is important to emphasize the value of perseverance and informed decision-making in investment. Just as a seed wouldn't turn into a tree overnight, investments also require patience, nurturing, and most importantly, time. The WealthWise community stands as a testament to this principle of investing. If the content is found to be informative and helpful, it's always appreciated if it's a thumbs up. This encourages the creation of more content that aids in navigating the financial journey. Any thoughts or questions related to the content are always appreciated. Remember to subscribe to the channel to stay updated with the latest investment strategies and insights. Until next time, happy investing. Happy. Just before wrapping up, we'd like to state the importance of sharing valuable content. It aids in reaching out to those seeking financial wisdom. Content is constantly uploaded, ensuring new and updated videos are available. Engaging in constructive discussions is always encouraged, as it helps in sharing thoughts, queries, or simple greetings. Remember, the main goal is to assist in the journey to financial freedom. Thank you for being a part of the WealthWise community. Until next, keep growing, keep investing.